Hey guys, Eli Copperman here. You caught me in the middle of a drawing. Well, that's because I'm drawing Spider-Ham and Penny Parker in celebration of Into the Spider-Verse. That is correct. And considering that I'm recording this on my phone, it is not easy. I'm having a really hard time doing this. But I just kind of wanted to get my quick thoughts on the film as fast as possible so you guys can go enjoy it. And let me just say right now, the film itself was absolutely fantastic and more amazing than the Amazing Spider-Man films. Pretty sad, right? But no. In all seriousness, like, this film, without a shadow of a doubt, just might be the best. Oh, by the way, uh, don't mind the noise coming from upstairs. I'm not the only one who lives here after the wall. But no, this film just might be my absolute favorite Spider-Man film. Now, keep in mind, I haven't really seen the Sam Raimi films. I know, right? Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? But like, in, in terms of the ones I have seen, this just might be my absolute favorite. It's as soon as that first trailer dropped, I'm like, yes, we finally have a unique take on the Spider-Man lore, and one that's not Peter Parker. I'm so happy. Oh, finally, something new. But yeah, and just for the record, I never knew who Miles Morales was. I'm not really a comic book fan, so like I don't know shit about the comics and stuff. Don't kill me, fanboys. But yeah, when I saw the film, I loved it. It was even better than I thought it would be. And in terms of like what I think of it in a more coherent sense, for the record, I already posted a review on IMDb, so if you want to hear my thoughts in a more coherent manner, definitely go there. But yeah, in terms of what I thought of it, I thought it was probably the most emotionally engaging Spider-Man film in like forever. Like genuinely in like forever. Uh, to be clear, Penny's skirt looks, or yeah, skirt looks. Yeah, it has the lines and everything. But yeah, Miles's story was just really intriguing and emotional all throughout. Given that this film was co-written by Phil Lord of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, 21 Jump Street, and the Lego Movie fame, you'd think there would be a lot more jokes in this, and there are plenty of jokes, but there's also a surprising amount of drama woven throughout. And that was poorly said, but like, it's so much, like, it's really emotionally devastating throughout. It really makes one feel sorry for Miles, especially what goes on with him. I'm not going to spoil anything, but hoodilally, there is a lot that happens to the poor guy. But you also root for Miles. He's a very likable protagonist. He, like, genuinely one of the most likable, worth rooting, and all around charming Spider-Man characters in forever. Like, he really does carry the film. Although, can I just say for the record that these two absolutely stole the film? No joke. These are my two absolute favorite incarnations that we see in the film. Of course, we also got Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker himself, and he's not here. He's actually here. Spider Noir for Spider Nicholas Cage, baby. Spider Lace and whatnot. I'm sorry, Penny is just so cute. We need more anime characters in Western animated films. Just weave them in somewhere. Why couldn't you do more of that, Big Hero 6? But yeah, yeah, just ignore that beeping sound. But yeah, and you know the funny thing about this film is that you'd think with a lot of characters, because like these, you know, the Spider-Man incarnations aren't the only ones that appear in the film, but there's also some villains, especially Kingpin and a new incarnation of a certain Spider-Man villain who I will not say the name of, but you'd think with a lot of characters the film would get messy, but surprisingly it manages to weave them into where they actually serve the plot really, really well. Crap. You're not supposed to draw them with three fingers, dipshit. Yeah, whatever, otakus. I love anime, just don't kill me. We all make mistakes. And yeah, like, as I've said before, that, like, it's really interesting to see all these different points of view from, like, the Spider-Man characters and stuff. Because, like, as funny as these characters are, like, they're also, like, they all each have their own distinct, what's the term I'm thinking of? They have their own distinct roles, and, like, they're not, like, they don't take the show away from Peter Parker or anything, or Miles Morales, but they do, like, it is mentioned that they kind of like have their own places in the film. I think I messed this up. I can't focus. I'm trying to make some decent fan art, but I can't. Oh man, I have lost my train of thought. I'm just spewing out my random thoughts on this. That overall, this film has so much to offer. Again, go to IMDb for my better thoughts, but yeah, the animation of the film, wow, just, whew. You know, Sony Pictures animation, I have to admit, is not definitely not among my favorite animation studios, but every now and then they will crank out something that's really good, like Surf's Up, and their Artem adventures, like Arthur Christmas and The Pirates Band of Misfits, and this film is definitely one of their best, if not their most distinct, visually. Like, oh my god, the animation. Oh, like, it's vibrant, it's colorful, and it feels like a graphic comic. Like, considering how the film kind of looks like a comic book, it also kind of emulates that style by bringing a lot of clever visual gags and some very clever play on words. Good job, Phil Lord. Good job. Love the self-referential humor. I like that the film, like, weaves these Spider-Man in-jokes to where they're subtly woven in to where even newcomers will find them funny. It's like, that's how it's done. Get it right, guys. Get it right. You got it right. You have no idea how sick and tired I am of, like, the bad pop culture humor and stuff. I should just say right now, too, the voice acting is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, Shamik Moore does a great job emulating Miles' likable charm and personality, but also carrying his emotional side. I'm not all that familiar with Jake Johnson, but I've heard he's kind of an annoying actor. But here, oh man, he really knows how to carry Peter Parker. And who else is there? We also got, like, oh, fun fact, guys. Like, no. Not that Nicolas Cage voices Spider-Noir, but John Mulaney voices Spider-Ham. And let me just say, he is one hell of a cartoon character. You know, it's I don't think they got an anime voice actor to voice Penny Parker, but whoever they did got was still, like, they did get was still very bubbly and charming. And also, Haley Steinfeld was great as Gwen Stacy. She'll be in the Bumblebee film next year, but she really did a nice job bringing this character to life. They probably could have done a little more with her, but for what they did end up using her, she still played a key role. And I like that they did a little more with her than just having her be a typical badass. Like, she did feel like a genuine partner to Miles Morales. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's, like, a deleted scene when this film comes out on, like, DVD and Blu-ray that shows, like, them bonding more. I get that they probably changed it to focus more on Miles and Peter, but whatever. I am not complaining. Oh yeah, and Liev Schreiber voices the villain Kingpin, and whoo, Delali, I didn't even know that was him. Then again, I'm not very familiar with him, so yeah. And oh yeah, what's his name? Brian Tyree Murray and Mahershala Shah Ali. Please tell me if I mispronounced that. I apologize if I did. They did a great job capturing the emotions and charisma in Miles's dad and Uncle Aaron. Ali voices Aaron. Henry voices Miles's dad, the police officer. Say, I love you. I love you. I love you, Dad. That's my boy. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, it's really great how this film is able to be a really good blend of humor and pathos at the same time. We sadly don't get a lot of superhero films nowadays, or any movie nowadays, that's able to blend the right amount of humor and pathos to where it doesn't clatter each other. And unfortunately, even some Marvel films nowadays, as much as I enjoy the MCU, it's like, guys, tone it down a bit. You're quipping. You're doing a little too much quipping. It's a little annoying. Ugh, I don't know. I enjoy the MCU and all, but like this film, I enjoy much more. It's like even my favorite MCU film is still does not hold a candle to Into the Spider-Verse, in my opinion. Feel free to kill me. But yeah, overall, that's basically all I really wanted to say, guys, about this film. I will post this drawing on Instagram as soon as I'm officially done with it. Again, you want my better thoughts on it, just but for the third time, I know I keep repeating myself, just go on IMDb. But yeah, like, definitely check this film out. It's the most unique interpretation of Spider-Man we've seen for forever, at least in terms of the filmmaking aspects. This year we had Venom. It's like, why the fuck was that movie rated PG-13? I'm like, come on, Sony. But here, like, the best way to describe that is like you get the dud first and the gem seconds. Like, you want to see the good one, you gotta sit through the bad one first. And unlike the Eminem song in the Venom where it was good, ironically, the soundtrack in this film is just fantastic. Oh, I could listen to those songs all day. They're so much fun to listen to. Yeah. I hope we get more superhero films like this. Please, for the love of Zeus, see this film over like some Mary Poppins Returns and Mortal Engines. Don't see that. See Into the Spider-Verse. Okay, I'm not going to stop you, obviously, but definitely check this out. It is worth it. There's a lot of stakes in here, some great humor, great characters, great animation. Just, it is all around fantastic. And I love these two. Sayonara until then, and keep on trucking, Spider-Man fans, and I'll see you guys later.